Let me tell y'all something. This process, tomorrow's the day that I get to meet the girls. And I'm not nervous. But I'm like, these are, oh, look at the baby squirrel. But these are going to be the mothers of my child. And we're going to meet up just for dinner and just talk over some things and get everything going, get everything the good energy. For me in this process, me and my sister were actually talking the other day, and I see a lot of people that have this concept of what a baby should be, how a baby should be raised, and there was a long time ago where I used to have doubts about being a father. I used to have doubts on how much or how good of a father I would be. Because I had traveled the world and I had did all of these things for myself. But I remember just asking myself, is this possible? Why would I want to give a child my time and my freedom, quite frankly? And that's when things changed. And then it went from all of that to me understanding the work that I've done on myself, also watching other people that have not done work on themselves, but not taking that into account, but saying you're a healed individual, you're a very, very logical thinking man, and despite the world being on fire at points in time, that maybe, just maybe, you could bring someone into this world and teach them how to be a decent, loving human being, and that just maybe this would help push forward the world. And I'll tell you why I thought like that. There was a time when I asked someone a very long time ago, like, why would you want to have a child and why would you want to do this? And I remember the person telling me, I want to push forward my race. I want to push forward humanity. And I was just like, I thought at the time it sounds very selfish. I was like, that sounds very selfish. But then when I realized that it was the complete opposite, that this was a person that understood and saw something within themselves and said to themselves, I think I want to give this knowledge to someone. Not being like egotistical, but just saying, maybe I'm a good person. And in actuality, these were actually good people that became parents. And I think that's what kind of changed my mind, is that I have experienced a lot. I've seen the world. I hate to say it all the time, but I speak another language. And I was like, that's rare for a kid that looks like me, or of a parent that looks like me. And I wanted to be able to give that to my child. And I wanted to be able to, for my child to motivate other kids that look like them, to say, oh, wow, look at my dad. So it goes on to say that all of those things were fears, but they also turned into something like a superpower. The same things that made me scared from moving to another country to learning another language were all the things that I succeeded in. And I think I'm approaching this situation the exact same way, is to look at it as it's another step of who I am. It's another step of where I'm going. And this can only make me better, to be honest.